Qatar Charity brings drinking water to internally displaced in Syria. International aid organization Qatar Charity, a Shining World Compassion Award laureate, has installed a solar-powered water plant in the northern Syrian city of Meret al-Atreb, providing drinking water to almost 12,500 internally displaced Syrians. The solar panels can keep the well running 6 to 7 hours per day, and the plant is expected to operate at no cost for 300 days per year. Qatar Charity has also restored 2 kilometers of water networks in the city, serviced the well's generator, horizontal pumps, and operating panels, as well as expanded sewer lines and the city's sewage networks. Training on the solar plant's operation and maintenance has been given to the technical staff from the municipality's local council. Residents of the city have expressed their happiness with the improvements brought by the project. Our salute, most gracious Qatar Charity, for this thoughtful initiative. May all Syrians prosper in Allah's immense mercy.
California's Orange County faces massive oil spill. On October 4, 2021, the Honorable Gavin Newsom, Governor of California, United States, and the Shining World Leadership Award for Loving Care Laureate and Shining World Leadership Award for Good Governor recipient, declared a state of emergency in Orange County to support urgent public and environmental health protection work after up to 600,000 liters of oil leaked off the coast of Southern California. Over 900 people from various agencies, including the U.S. Coast Guard, California Department of Fish and Wildlife's Office of Spill Prevention and Response, as well as shoreline cleanup assessment teams, were mobilized to conduct response operations. Distressingly, the oil slick, which stretches across 33 square kilometers, has put wildlife in grave peril. Of the 84 oil-soaked birds recovered thus far, at least 53 have perished. Many thanks for your fast emergency response, the Honorable Gavin Newsom and all agencies involved. May the spill's cleanup proceed swiftly and humans and animals remain healthy and safe in God's guidance.
Forested areas in Belarus increased significantly. Within the last 5 years, the amount of forest cover in Belarus has grown by 95,000 hectares to a total of 8.3 million hectares. The number of woodland reserves in the country has consistently expanded for the last 30 years as the nation continues to manage and protect its natural areas. Previously, some of the spruce and pine forests were drying, but effective management has helped to remedy the situation. Over 1.2 million new trees have been planted by a nonprofit called the Belarusian Environmental Movement. Managing director of the charity, Anastasia Shtanovich, shared, "Planting a tree is always about planting hope for the people." Excellent news, Belarus, on your ever-expanding forests and diligent efforts to ensure their health and protection. In the love of the divine, may your kind citizens have blissful prayers and good health, as all work together to restore your majestic woodlands.
Danish multinational energy firm and Aulacese or Vietnamese conglomerate cooperate to develop offshore wind power in Âu Lạc, also known as Vietnam. Ørsted of Denmark and TNT Group of Âu Lạc or Vietnam have recently signed a cooperation agreement to develop 3 offshore wind power projects in Binh Thuan and Ninh Thuan provinces with a total installed capacity of almost 10 gigawatts and an investment of approximately $30 billion. The funding will be spread out over a 20-year period. Martin Newberg, Chief Commercial Officer and Deputy CEO at Ørsted, stated, "It's a great pleasure to see an industry leader like TNT join hands with us in creating a more sustainable future in Vietnam. Congratulations, TNT Group and Ørsted, on your partnership. May all countries develop renewable energy to bring benefits to their citizens and the earth in heaven's boundless grace."
Compassionate Man from Colorado, USA, and young daughter provide recreational vehicles to people displaced by wildfires. In 2018, the Paradise Campfire in California left over 50,000 people homeless during the Thanksgiving holiday week. James Woody Faircloth from Denver was inspired by the story of a man who escaped the fire in his RV, a recreational vehicle that offers living accommodations. Mr. Faircloth launched the nonprofit organization emergencyrv.org with the mission to provide shelter through RVs to disaster survivors in need. His then 6-year-old daughter Luna, who often accompanies him on delivery trips to California, said, "God and Santa Claus would be really proud of us for this." The charity has brought RVs to 95 displaced families and counting. We gratefully applaud your kindness, James and Luna Faircloth, and all involved. In the benevolence of the Providence, may all those affected by wildfires soon gain normalcy to their lives.
Supreme Master Ching Hai cheerfully present the Shining World Compassion Award to James Woody Faircloth, plus $10,000 to humbly support this benevolent work with love and heartfelt thanks in God's grace. May you, your family, and all those you help be always safe and loved by heaven.
New report finds wage trend considerably rising in US. A paper by the United States headquartered nonprofit Good Food Institute presented a survey from June 2020 that found that 32% of Americans interviewed identified themselves as mostly vegetarian or were actively decreasing their annual product consumption. The report states that more than 80% of US consumers believe that the change to plant-based diets is significant and long-term. A separate study by Mintel revealed that Americans consume meat-free food or eat less meat due to various reasons like health, animal welfare, and the environment. In a recent interview, Rachel Dreskin, CEO at the US-based Plant-Based Foods Association, said this transition to predominantly plant-based diets needs to happen at the international level, and there's a lot of energy fueling this shift. Thank you, Good Food Institute, for your insightful report. May God support all seeking to change the global food system using plant proteins.
Rescued dog in United Kingdom hides his sightlessness with mystery vision. When 69-year-young Jane Downs adopted Dave, a 5 to 7-year-old border collie, she had no idea that her sweet new animal companion was fully blind from birth. She treated him just like a sighted dog for 9 months until a visit to a pet shop where the owner suggested that Dave could not see after he stumbled. A vet specialist confirmed the canine's total blindness and that his retinas had not developed. Dr. David Williams, a veterinary ophthalmologist from the University of Cambridge, set up 2 obstacle courses with Dave that the pooch passed with flying colors. Dr. Williams then stated he couldn't explain the canine's medical mystery. Jane says, "He's a happy, healthy dog, and I love him to bits." Our praises, Jane, for taking good care of Dave. May you both spend many joyful years ahead together in celestial splendor.